How are you doing? I'm Marla Goldberg. I've come to you live to give you an announcement about some things that are happening this week. So I'm glad you're tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to do that. I just know how much I appreciate you. So, to let you know who I am a master metaphysician, intuitive best-selling author. I am a teacher, public speaker, and I am the creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. So, excuse me. This week, Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. It's a weekly show. It's a live interview show where you can find it on my YouTube page of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations. And you can also find it on my Facebook page of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations, my Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram pages as well. And I am here to talk about this week's show. So, who is the guest? Melissa Lyons. Now, this is a repeat performance for a number of reasons. Number one, love Melissa, love what she does. Technically, she's a nutritionist, but there is a synchronicity with nutrition and self-care, self-love, and spirituality and taking care of yourself from the inside out. And nutrition helps you do that. And so I'm bringing Melissa back so we can talk about all things nutritionally and spiritually and how it's weaved together to be a really masterful support to our inner selves, which then helps our outer selves. So I'm really excited that Melissa's coming back with me this week. And if you don't know about Melissa, if you missed her on her first broadcast with me, she's a best-selling author and the co-founder of The Healing Table and a self-discovery expert who specializes in helping people find the answers to life's most challenging questions, including, why is this happening to me? And how can I recover? Described as raw and relatable, Melissa uses her own vulnerability, heartbreaking experiences, and humility to reach and connect with people of all ages in deep and meaningful ways. She is so amazing. I know if you haven't heard her, you're going to love her. So please tune in on Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Time on either my YouTube page, Guided Spirit Conversations, my Facebook page, Guided Spirit Conversations, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, on my general links. And so you can be a part of the show. And when I say a part of the show is interactive. So you can message myself or Melissa, and we can answer the questions that you have a burning desire to find the answer to. So I invite you to tune in this Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Time. In addition, if you're in the Charlotte area, I'm back at the Bag Lady this Friday from 2:30 to 6:30. You can make an appointment with me via my website at Marla Goldberg, and Goldberg has 2 R's.com, and you can go to my scheduling page and schedule your appointment, or you can go to the Bag Lady's website and register for a session through their site. Now, at the Bag Lady, I offer past life regressions and spiritual response therapy sessions. If you're in the neighborhood, it's 1516 East 4th Street in Charlotte. If you're in the neighborhood, stop by, say hello. I'd love to meet you, chat with you. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you. If you'd like to have a session, it would be great too. In addition, you don't have to be at the Bag Lady to have a session with me. I do remote sessions, so it's easy to book something with me, not just for Fridays at 2:30, between 2:30 and 6:30. So I hope you will check me out there and check out my website to see how I can work with you. I've got some informative, fabulous blogs, interviews. My podcasts are up there as well as on YouTube. And you can learn about me and what I do and how I help my clients. And hopefully you'll be one of them. So please check that out. Also, again, I ask that we send prayers to not only the people of Ukraine, but they need prayers, they need healing energy, they need fighting energy to keep up their resources, but to the countries around Ukraine who are taking in the refugees, sending them light and love and prayers so that they can help these people whose lives have been turned upside down because of one man's egoic desires to overcome the world, take over the world. But I'm not getting political. I just want to send prayers to the Ukrainians, to all the countries around, all the people, all the fighters, everybody who's fighting, everybody who is on the front lines helping to keep Russia at bay. So sending them prayers. In addition, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it for all my announcements today. So I'm going to leave you so you can have a wonderful evening. And as I do, as always, I send you love, blessings, and gratitude. I am so grateful that you're in my life in whatever capacity you're in it, for you are my teacher and you are my student. And I am going to say these words to you. So know that if you haven't heard them today, you're going to hear them now. And if you had heard these words today, well, then I hope that this just gives you an added boost. But I love you. You are loved. You are never alone. And not only do you have the love that I'm sending to you now through this announcement, but you have the love of all those on the other side of the veil who are there to help you, support you, teach you, show you, and guide you. The caveat is you need to ask for help. You need to ask for what you want. They are there for you, but they can't do the work for you if you don't ask them. So once you ask, they are then conspiring to work on your behalf to achieve and bring to you what it is you're looking for, whether it's help, whether it's a broken heart, whether it's something career-wise, money-wise. Ask for help, and they will show up. And you need to also, the last thing is, and I don't mean to need all of you, but it's really important that you open, because things may not happen the way you think they will, or you conceive they will, or you want them to, but they will happen. And there's that old story about the guy who's, that starts raining and it's flooding and it's flooding. And the guy comes with a boat and he said, hop on, let me help you, rescue you. And he goes, no, 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 God's going to take care of me. And then he brings a guy with something else to help him. And he goes, no, no, God's going to help me. And then a helicopter comes and says, let me get you off this roof. Let me help you. And he goes, no, no, God's going to take care of me. And then he drowns. And when he gets to the pearly gates, he said to God, he goes, I thought you were going to help me. And God said, who sent the boat? Who sent the helicopter, etc.? And so again, it may not happen the way you might want it to happen, think it should happen, visualize it happening, but it will happen. So just be open to what comes your way. All right, with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And until tomorrow, stay well. Take care. Bye.